What is up, you guys? It's Defy, and I'm back with another ultimate jacket template tutorial. This is the last one in this series, I think, because in terms of the yellow images mock-ups I've got, this is the last one that I have. And today we're covering jackets, as I just mentioned. The one that separates this to the rest of it is there is only a front template, there just isn't a back template. I can't remember if I ever did download the back or if it just came on its own, but I couldn't find the back for it, so I just thought I'll just do the front, and the front is basically pretty necessary. I couldn't see why you want the back of it anyway. So before I start off, this on the screen right now is how the template will come when you download it. It's got all the squares on it, as I indicated yesterday with the hoodie one, which is good for where you want to replace logos and stuff. And it's reasonably about the same in terms of customizability. You can change pretty much everything on it, including like the cuffs, the bottom line and the zip, the thread going down the middle and around the neck. So instead of using this example with what it'll download like, if I show a previous example of something that I've designed on it, that'll make sure you guys get a good idea of what sort of stuff you can create with it. So this one I've got here is one that I designed for just out of practice for Cloud9, which are a gaming organisation, and I wanted to incorporate their colours along with using a basis of black and try not to make it too difficult in case it were to get printed that would be unrealistic. So as you can see, you've got obvious logo placement, you've got the people printed that there, you've got their logo. I decided to incorporate their logo in a blue shade, slightly faded into the material so that it wasn't the full logo, and if there was a back one, the back of the logo would come across the back. And I wanted to include their main sponsors on the shoulders, so I've got HTC and G2A.com up here, and then also include their logos sort of on the line and down there, and then change the cuffs to different colours to associate with the two colours that I was working with. So if we look in the layers and stuff, you've got the highlights and the shadows. I wouldn't necessarily touch those because they're perfect as they are. You then come to group 1 where I've just put logos on myself, so those won't be there. And then what I did is I copied the jersey design I did for this jacket template, which had this archway going all the way across to the next shoulder. So I grabbed that layer and then attached it in via clip and layer and put that in, so if I hide it, that would go away and it would come back. So I wanted that to come across and recreate a line so there was more than just a couple of colours changed on there. And then I wanted to change stuff like the background and then the collar, so it all fitted into one. So in terms of customizability, this is really quite easy. It's the same. If you merged all the parts together, this is what it would look like. You'd see what stuff can be changed on it. As you can see, it's pretty much like quite well detailed in terms of changes you can make on it. You could change roughly the colours of the front and the arms quite easily. If I took the layers off and hid it, that's what they would originally be. They would be that colour of blue, and if I wanted to take it off, they would be yellow. So if you were designing not even for sports teams, if you were done as sort of like Olympic jackets or jackets for work or stuff, this would be sort of a really all-rounded template. And then there's the same as the others. In the parts, you can change the colours independently of the parts and what you wanted. If you wanted to change like the top of the collar up here, if you want to change the inside of the jacket itself, you want to change the outside collar, all of it's pretty much customizable. And then the same with the cuffs and then the elastic band at the bottom. So all of it's customizable. There isn't a part in this that isn't customizable, which is good. There are a couple of things I want to say in terms of going over all the templates that I've done. I have had a lot of comments, people saying that links are down, and I do apologise. I'm working over that. I believe someone's put in a copyright strike or something or other over them, so I'm just trying to change the provider of like how to give the downloads out. So if you're still getting problems, do let me know, but I will be changing all the download links for the last 4 videos over to a new provider pretty soon, as just re-uploading templates, which can take a little bit of a while. In terms of the community graphics channel thing, that is the next video I'm doing. I have to be somewhere in half an hour, so I'm going to render this and put this up, come back and then talk about that one, and that'll be sort of a longish half an hour video probably. I say half an hour, but now thinking about it, it's probably going to be about 10 minutes, there isn't that much to go over. And in terms of mic quality, people were going saying, can I not speak out of a potato? Unfortunately, while I was off, I managed to break about 3 pairs of headphones, so I'm down to the last pair of headphones I have. So I know the quality's not that good, but when I'm editing it, I can hear myself pretty clearly, and I've tried to remove all the background noise. If needs be, just turn the volume up, or just don't watch the video. I mean, in terms of stuff that people come to me and complain about, what I sound like on a microphone isn't really a big deal to me. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, share this around with your friends. Hopefully the download links work, but I will be keeping an eye on it. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.